Hello, happy holidays and welcome to Videx's first ever Global Partner Services newsletter. Videx is celebrating its 20th anniversary this year, but our Global Partner Services team, serving partners, distributors and vendors, by comparison is a relative toddler. That said, global project deployment and management of complex IT projects is what we started the company on back in 2001 and is very much a part of our DNA. Post the millennium Y2K bug, we had the dot-com boom and the bust. The mass adoption of the internet created the first wave of a new generation of businesses that would see the world as one marketplace, and those innovators would require help and support in achieving their objectives. Prior to the advent of the World Wide Web, only the largest traditional global companies had any sort of ambition and global footprint. Markets were regional or at best continental, and the world market was only accessible to the biggest companies and conglomerates. Globalization at that stage had been in full effect for over 30 years, but in our view, the World Wide Web was the advent of the one true global marketplace. So here we stand, nearing the end of a very, very unusual year, certainly the strangest one I've experienced in 30 years in the IT industry. Whilst we've all been restricted in our travel and kept socially distanced, and politicians have attempted to divide and conquer, to reverse globalization and create division, we cannot escape the simple fact. We live on one planet, we are one people, and ultimately, as a free marketeer, I believe we are one marketplace. This isn't the forum to debate the imperfections that exist within globalization, all the imbalances that are created. It is, however, a forum where we can share how it is that Videx can help you to make the world a simple, single playing field for your business and for your clients. I often hear our competitors referred to as specialist logistics providers or third-party IOR agents. Well, that's true of them, and that's their background. Videx, however, is an IT business. We understand the complexities of the technology our clients deploy and manage around the world. To that point, we are unique in the global IOR space. We are global project managers who have compliance at the forefront of everything we do. We totally understand that you're under pressure for every service level agreement that you have, and they're critical. We understand the technology. We can augment your supply chain where necessary. We can provide you with engineering resources in country. We don't just move boxes in a compliant way. It's often the tiny things that trip you up. I remember when we first started on global projects outside of the main territories of the EU and the US, one tiny procedural error led to months of pain with customs in Saudi Arabia, of all places. Product was stuck and seemingly we couldn't get it into the country or moonwalk out of the situation by just simply uplifting the kit and bringing it back. Our dedicated GPS team is now led by Steve Pearson, who delivers ahead of SLAs in support of some of the world's largest Web 2.0 companies and hyperscalers, vendors, distributors and partners alike. Steve comes from 12 years of experience at Ingram Micro, managing complex multinational deployments in support of many of the largest global organizations. Most of you have worked or consulted with him directly. He totally gets the IT channel from a global perspective. And matching his skills and experience with our DNA was an easy decision for us to make. We worked with Steve and his team whilst he was at Ingram, helping them deliver global projects. Steve often tells our clients that at Ingram, he got fed up with saying, "No, it can't be done." He joined Videx ultimately because he knew it could be. On that note, I'd like to thank you for all your support this year, and I look forward to working with all of you next year as we make the world one marketplace. Thank you and enjoy the newsletter.